There's no escape from the blind dead. They are the Templars, devil worshippers. A death cult that has risen from their 1,000-year-old tombs to begin a horrible reign of terror. A human sound in the ancient cemetery brings the evil creatures from their tombs. Coming soon from your cemetery.
Yo, Cinikill. I need you to do me a favor, man. I need you to tell these motherfuckers what's really going on. Where we from?
The hands of the Ripper sicker than Vicodin misfit liquor. I'm throwing up on the table, then changing the channel flicker. This beat was made by Evil Dead, so give them cred. Everybody is dying, women, children, and men. Pull out the unborn fetus, while not burning a helix. Name of the sun is saying to wipe his head off a Kleenex. The infiltrates their horns, severs your vocal cords. I'm the king of Death Valley, rocking the crown of thorns. In the city of the evil dead, 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 in the city of the evil dead. The seven gates to hell has got me on the prowl. Coyote on some peyote, give me your soda sal. Hallucination reaction, dead like Michael Jackson. Grabbing my crutch and mentions that you're taking some aspirin just for right on your dead. Vampire meth head is coming out of the casket to demonstrate street cred. He'll blast you up in a minute. Cinikill, he will mimic every movie I'm watching. It's got me hearing a demon. Kill that organic rapper, fillet him just like Red Snapper. Demented fishermen holding up bloody lanterns. The novels by Stephen King got me acting like Ming. Merciless as Belial, making the angels sing. Terminator the greeter, mutilating the reaper is mine. Favorite pastime except for when I'm a painter. The Picasso of blood, plunging you in the mud. The city of evil dead. Everybody stand up, stand up. In the city of the evil dead. 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 In the city of the evil dead.
I've seen things you've only seen in your nightmares. Things you can't even imagine. Things you can't even see. There are things that hunt you in the night. Then something screams. Then you hear them eating. And you hope to God that you're not deserted. Afraid? You don't even know what afraid is. You will not last 5 minutes without me.
I'm an immortal, watch my physical form turn invisible. Send my verses to heaven by tying them to a pigeon's foot. Soliloquies I spit or dismembering cruise. My words are so divine, I record in confessional boosts. Making musical ecstasy while the world creates placebos. Impale heads of famous people on edges of my gazebo. There's no equal to natives unless you're evil like Satan. And aliens came to your planet to beam you up on their spaceship. Armies are after me, my tongue's a weapon of mass destruction. Make the bloodiest battle scenes like Leatherface and production. Give concussions when my voice is heard over repeats percussion. Rappers think they're super bad and get socked like McLovin. I'm the one that shot the Archduke of Austria hungry. Started killing when my mom got me a doll that's named Chucky. Don't spit balls for money. Never been in a clubbing unless it's a skull plate. Now that image is funny, cause I find it comical. People grabbing on their abdominals, cause I slid a cyanide capsule, another karma flow. Mentally disturbed, I explain it through words. Try to tell everybody, but they think I'm kicking a verse ahead of the US, like World War submersibles. Take a person's soul and use it to power the serpent's throne. Putting perfect bullet holes in a murderer's skull. I can shatter mountains walking on the tips of my toes.
I know. I know. And you're dead. No threat. Fuck that. It's a promise. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna hunt you down, and then I'm gonna slit your throat. And then I'm gonna cut you open, and then I'm gonna eat your motherfucking heart! You better pray! Johnny, you better fucking pray that the cops find you before I do! Get on your cock, suck your knees, and pray!
No Lone thief, turn a war chief, don't support peace. I'll touch a tree trunk and have the tree sprouting gold leaves. Send you to a better place where your bed is a grave. Give human flesh a taste when I meditate with Leatherface. For heaven's sake, my head's replaced by the sharpest set of blades. Better than anyone, rapping when my slightest effort's made. It takes about 1,000 hits for me to get blunted. Hit the town like Jack was ripping through the streets of London. The night of the old republic on the hunt for Jango Fett. Shoot missiles out of my shoulders, turning towns to Bangladesh. Explosions are corroding every citizen's emotions. As a child, my girlfriend was the evil girl in the orphan. Recorded records instead of going to homecoming. I was abducted by aliens like in the forthcoming. 100,000 deep took me through the galaxies and told me I've been destined to be Horrorcore's rapping king.
What do you say to a widow who finds out her husband butchered his mistress and then took his own life?
That's where Peterson hanged himself. But in your opinion, why would a man like him slaughter the woman he loved and then hang himself?
Well, I don't know. Human mind.
Yeah, a research project on suicide with a researcher commits suicide.
Don't go inside, whoever you are. Don't go inside! Someone's in here, Mommy! There's someone down there! Get the dog!
Yeah. Where's the axe? Tom, keep away from the door!
hazmat, breaking the back cause the front was locked. Once you see me, you're paralyzed with shock. Scared stiff, you don't know what to do except be a target while I'm coming for you. Crying tears like music to my ears because I get to soak up all the fears. Your gears will slowly weaken, chilled to the bone. It looks like you're tweaking. Ghost white before your skin turns blue. Motherfucker, there's not much you can do. Stab on through until I reach the inner core. Motherfucker, this is old school American horror. Overwhelming terror and I'm about to bring much more. The gore is what I scattered across the floor. I got you scared stiff, there's no place to run. You are standing there crying, yeah, I've got you stunned. You don't know what stands before you giving all this fright. And I guarantee you won't make it through the night. I got you scared stiff, there's no place to run. You are standing there crying, yeah, I've got you stunned. You don't know what stands before you giving all this fright. And I guarantee you won't make it through the night. Here I am once again, lurking through an unlocked house. My butcher knife is ready to leave some sheets doused. There's no shouts because I've got you scared shitless. Body twitches and then it begins to sniffing. You ain't important to me, so your life I'm wasting. After I torment your mind, I cut with deep penetration. Cutthroat is the name of death, is what you're facing. You need to listen up and have a little bit of patience, because you'll die when I want you to. I like to kill them slow, then mutilate too. I'm a sick motherfucker with the repulsive behavior. You need to know I got a fever for the flavor. To kill a bitch, you let the corpse drain you. Can't be saved and I'm going to string your life right out of your body. I leave bitches scared stiff and there is no way to stop me. I got you scared stiff, there's no place to run. You are standing there crying, yeah, I've got you stunned. You don't know what stands before you giving all this fright. And I guarantee you won't make it through the night. I got you scared stiff, there's no place to run. You are standing there crying, yeah, I've got you stunned. You don't know what stands before you giving all this fight. And I guarantee you won't make it through the night. I got you scared stiff, there's no place to run. You are standing there crying, yeah, I've got you stunned. You don't know what stands before you giving all this fight. And I guarantee you won't make it through the night. I got you scared stiff, there's no place to run. You are standing there crying, yeah, I've got you stunned. You don't know what stands before you giving all this fight. And I guarantee you won't make it through the night.
Never gonna realize. They don't wanna realize. It's too late to realize. on your keyboard while you're sitting at your desk. It's death all day, every day, death all day, death every day, death all day, every day, death all day, death every day, there's death all day, every day. It's all we see conspiracies, internet, TV, they broadcast lies, it's fly through the satellites, don't realize what it's like in real life, and still don't realize, they're never gonna realize, they don't wanna realize, it's too late to realize, I'll never seek treatment, I'm paranoid, constantly suspect your motives, my mental illness, delusional depression, that leads to dementia, insanity, it's full-blown schizophrenic hallucinations, with the information that may be used against me, perceive everything is threatening, misinterpret what you say to me, I got a disorder of the personality, I frequently harbor negativity, imbalance of the brain chemistry, they say I need psychotherapy, for my homicidal tendencies, adverse side effects, from medication, drugs, alcohol, they force me to ingest the terrible thoughts that I process, that make me suspicious and cautious, under stress, the raw plotting against me, well, I guess I must be possessed, cause all I see is death all day, every day, death all day, death every day, death all day, every day, death all day, death every day, there's death all day, every day, it's all we see conspiracies, internet, TV, they broadcast lies and spy through the satellites, don't realize what it's like in the real life, and still don't realize, they're never gonna realize, they don't wanna realize, it's too late to realize.
There's never been anybody like me. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dipsy, there's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw, there's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat your children.
Cut my stomach open so I ate my own intestines before I died. Murder, death, and suicide. suicide, 1-800 homicide. Blew your mind outside with that hillside strangler. Mr. Mangler, camping drifter with a death flow drifter. Backdrop bazooka bastards, spitting clips faster than Duke. Duke body bag of motherfucker. I'm hunting cunts and other stuff your body's made of. Leather gloves, duct tape, and ski masks. You won't last, you get your skull smashed when we pass by. All the children cry. Shut that fucking baby up. God damn it, I can't think.
Anthropophagus, taking a bite of your esophagus. Eat your Adam's apple, this cannibal's hungrier than animals.
Crushing skeletons and eating guts.
Fear that tears you apart, it's only us.
Brutally and mercilessly murdered, it's a mystery. Did you find a diary? I recall writing of my family during my insanity. I ate my wife and kids, I was hungry. Survival of the fittest, then I'm off to slaughter the rest of the inhabitants. My victims smell blood when I smell fear. Your ass is grass, might as well call me John Deere. When I'm hacking, chopping, mutilating bodies with a semi-serrated blades. Dismembered, disassembled, decapitated vessels. Infiltrated, penetrated, degraded, and violated. Lubricated my dick with the blood when I masturbated. Ill-fated, lifeless, limp bodies leaking blood from every orifice. It's perfect for my fuck feast. Eating vicious brains while I rape the deceased.
Before the stroke of midnight on New Year's Eve, thousands of birds started falling from the sky.
Soon to come, toxic planet, bio-waste, human carcass, decay, disease fills the streets, and hell harmful airborne. Poisonous gas splash from an ocean polluted sea, thinking of dead fish, methane-filled stratus. What's going on? Check the status, oxygen levels low, a sign in the time, men made of mercury, catch up to you quickly, an enemy to all things, sick without remedy, earth, humanity, curse, sin in the skin, DNA, black plague, kryptonite ray, weakened supernatural course, shifted tectonic land masses, switch up the polar snow covers, pyramid key down in Egypt, mobbing with frozen noses, Eskimo kids, write rhymes on touchscreens, rather than lambskin, prehistoric, futuristic mystics, wet and shit, mix, make gold, alchemy from the soul, behold, destiny arriving shortly, torturing slow, drag you violently through time, past memories, waving goodbye.
Birds falling, fish floating up to the surface, red seas. My words are the locusts, dead seeds, swimming fleas, spread the disease, release plagues in the air we breathe. Infected hopes attached to your biomechanical sleeve. You panic indeed, no mercy, collision with destiny. Wet maggots infesting the charcoal body resting. The nucleus is nesting. The meek inherit your planet already. Deadly, the melody of murder in your crispier. It answers in your bloodstream. It ventures, it talks to your gods. Across the galaxy I walk. Time's lost, pyramids get tossed. Existence is unnecessary. Dust on a moth. I scrape the edge of space when I walk. Through light I talk. Create chemical combustion in a song. DMT and a movie attached to a bomb. Like a terrorist attached to a bomb. I can't go wrong. You all dissolve.
Morning, the 2011, the Homo sapien race will plunder. Will I suffer from planetary famines? Modern society crumbles, we're never humble. The rumble of the skies presents a high alien number. Celestial crafts appear to reveal the creation of man. The seventh seal, rats and age masses, they facts pray. As many as laugh at the devil's face. Let these apocalyptic ways take place. Demons crave, locusts invade. Doldens was made by our own mistakes. Acid rain, maggots clog the drains. Man, it sparks the infernal flames.
The last year of our existence. Dead birds are falling from the sky. Some people say that's bad. I say, I'll eat free. Yes, sir, I'm bullish on the apocalypse. When life hands me lemons, you make lemonade, you know? When everybody around you bursts into flames, it's time for s'mores. When the earth opens up, so will parking spaces. When I see a river of blood, I go kayak. But I would wear a condom.
Yo, I'm devoted to the omen like the evil country Poland. 6 zones will break your bones, but you're damaging your colon. I got zombies looking at me, trying to fight me like Kentucky. I'm walking around with brains in my hands like fucking Jackie Onassis. Puts the hatches in your snatches quicker than the sinking evil twisted produce picker. The twins of eagles eat cerebral like demonic schmeagle. I'm fucking bald ballerinas after we play bingo. My hatred's ancient, like the ghost of Ronald Reagan. Spitting gory stories like the Great West Raven. I'm talking shit in Washington to Washington incompetence. We be rhyming violence in European continents. Like people hits the pads for you Lindsay Lohan dads. Snoring so much coke that I stashed in body bags. I kept it separate, like the teeth of the demented. Chewing on the bloody limbs that were left connected. In retrospective, you're like a George Romero flick. See the crippled masters use the devil's walking stick. Turn the demon pages for the clerics and the sages. Deleting holy souls while you're skip popping the famous. Double Ace a rapist and Cinikill's a sadist.
Each day, dirty in this campaign with drugs and guns. Run rapid in the streets with these thugs and cons. Like Gang Star, there's a code of the street. Acknowledge it, or that stain on your shirt won't be from condiments. Load the tech with hollow tips all the way to the top, hop in a clip. Shit is gutted like baby daddy's name tatted on tits. Or energy drinks with EBTs, one off the D. Purchase your regular weed, shifting through branches and seeds. With those scratched up 9mm and duffel bags. Stay dirty in this campaign, handcuffed on the curb. Those allegations, officer, absurd. These streets are filthy like newborns high in delivery rooms. We never had no silver spoons. Car wash for tombstones, cop off patrol. CVs, pack glass, bowls bound down the neck. Front of our welfare checks. Correction, direct deposited. This is dirty politics, trying to get bigger figures on the consciousness.
Yo, we stay filthy, dirty and grimy, sending shots to your ear with a condemned builder behind me. Residing in spots with no symmetry, engulfed in misery. These city streets filled with blue magic wizardry. Sets pledge allegiance to their blocks. Building up stocks, steering away from graveyard lots. On some gully shit, speaking on that Ben Scully tip. GP's who I'm running with. This murderous plot's a level of 30 your block, son. Every family's feeling like Jigga, cause you know you lost one, or maybe more, and debating war. Damn, is this what God made me for? When it rains it pours, fuck it, I guess so. I progress my text, impressing sex hoes. Hey yo, do what? This campaign stays polluted. That's right. This bitch is synonymous with stabbings and shootings.
Seemed to have a severe infatuation with objects from his so-called former life.
Oh, really?
He claimed to have lived as a Sumerian over 2,000 years ago, and had no recollection of his wife and child's disappearance. Lost in the wealth of this wicked way, a strange place has displaced this delinquent rat race. Now you have to face the haze of a personality disorder. The doctors told me I had to abort my heavy thoughts. As my head nods, my eyes are bugging out of my head. The secretive surgeons have gave me morphine instead. I took the red pill to sink deeper as my guts spill. As they inserted vile instruments into my stomach, I tried to scream but no sound emitted. This thing is massive. The doctors, the dentists, the surgeons, the nurses, the patients, the clocks are wasted in explaining the conversations in the quiet room. The conversations in the quiet room. The dentists, the surgeons, the nurses, the patients, the clocks are wasted in explaining the conversations in the quiet room. The conversations in the quiet room.
I can't stand it when they put me in a straitjacket. I may panic when the intercom says,
damn it, it's medication time, so elevate your mind.
My medicine doctor would be to penetrate your wife. Right now I hate my life, so I live it. Solitary confinement, I'm in it. For what? I'm innocent, I only stabbed him once. I only OD'd and I was only having fun.
Fingers dig into your flesh. Disconnect the neck, inject infected minds. It's in effect. Direct the patients to the quiet room where the death will resurrect a violent womb. When I silence soon, broken fresh to death, dumb and blind, lose focus, spitting dirt within the eye. Teardrops inside now. The conscience is speaking at multiple times. Bitches clutching to my britches, asking for forgiveness for the acidic menace. Cold hanger, abortion clinic. Cracking skulls till I feel replenished. My conclusion is it's all within your mind. Before he died, he cried. The demons are inside my mind. They're inside my mind.
The doctor, the dentist, the surgeons, the nurses, the patients, the clocks are wasted in explaining the conversations in the quiet room. The conversations in the quiet room. The dentist, the surgeons, the nurses, the patients, the clocks are wasted in explaining the conversations in the quiet room. The conversations in the quiet
There's a
room.
stillness in the air mixed with feelings of despair. All the patients waiting patiently while chilling in their chairs. I just kill them with my stares. I don't even say a word. I can tell they're getting scared as they sit and wait the turn. And they listen for their names. I envision all their pain, the incisions to their brains, little victims of my cane. I'm preparing them for my own experiments. A soul is imperative when you don't know where it went.
Panic to the stage, show me with the yellow skull, it's brain damage in your face. And my dickies are new, steady smoking LePew. If you wanna battle me, bitch, it's Tippy Canoe. When I'm chilling at the head shop, though, like a bread shop, call me Hulk Hogan, cause I'm bound to hit a leg drop. I'll be chilling like Woodstock, my woodcock. She don't really like me, but she love to get the good cock. The Green Ranger, if you fuck with me, it's danger. My mommy said to wear a condom if I fuck a stranger. But yo, I had it, if you want it, you can have it, little faggot. Yo, I'll grab you by the wig and fucking smash it.
Now everybody's rapping and everybody's trapping. I'm looking at Frank like, yo, what had happened?
And everybody's trapping and everybody's rapping. I'm looking at Rod like, yo, what had happened?
And every bitch a pigeon and every bitch be bitching. I'm looking at Frank like, yo, where's the kitchen?
And every bitch be bitching and every bitch a pitching. I'm looking at Rod like, yo, fuck's the kitchen?
If I'm on the track, then you know it's gonna slap. But now everybody raps, so you know I'm about to snap. Fake faggots in my city that try to spit the crack. But I'm so fucking dope, I ain't got a rhyme, homie. Nobody can do it like me, fishing, foolly, rich, and ruin me, doing me, chewing me. Competition on a mission, I'm dissing the MC's missing the point. The joint is that point is in your face and your waist. I'm pronto, horrorcore, we get you whatever style you want though. Now everybody's rapping and everybody's trapping. I'm looking at Frank like, yo, what had happened?
And everybody's trapping and everybody's rapping. I'm looking at Rod like, yo, what had happened?
And every bitch a pigeon and every bitch be bitching. I'm looking at Frank like, yo, where's the kitchen?
And every bitch be bitching and every bitch a pitching. I'm looking at Rod like, yo, fuck's the kitchen?
It's all you birds, fucking sluts, fake rappers, actors. Get off the fucking mic and get back in this kitchen. Fucking bitch. What up?
tonight I released a fan film, The Possessor, an artsy kind of flick with murder for your pleasure. The tickets start at $10 for the cheap seats. You want the balcony, well then the price will increase. We got many different goodies at the snack bar, so choose. Cause after the movie starts, the place is bad news. It's a tale of a real life murder macabre. The house was jam-packed, so I guess I did my job to explain all the warnings that the horror is immense. I'll give you barf bags in case the movie's too intense. I lined every chair with the shock-absorbent padding, shocking your ass when the possessor starts the stabbing. So please quiet down and quit your yelling. And coming from the rafters, dead dog is what you're smelling. It's almost time, so come on in. At 12 o'clock sharp, the possessor will begin.
Coming soon, justice, retribution, and death. The film they tried to stop but couldn't. 15 years in the making.
Ready for the possessor. The possessor. Turn the lights down low and lock up the theater. There is no escape when I'm on the silver screen. This is not a dream, but you'll die from a cleaver smashed into your face just like the first scene. Don't close your eyes until the pain is unbearable. The gimmick of the film, you will die like all the rest. Why you so frightened like I'm so terrible? I will bury my knife into your fucking chest. They call me Mr. Mortis Possessed turned Possessor. Everyone here will beg for their life. I shot the best scene with the camera on the dresser, ripping her apart, devouring your wife. I had a few followers, girls who were groupies. I killed them off cause I don't have a choice. That was a Saturday night at the movies. You can hear it now in my motherfucking voice. The possessed turned possessor. The possessed turned possessor. The possessed turned possessor. Mr. Mortis the Possessor. Pray for Day Records. Tales from the Beyond. Volume 1. The Possessed. The Possessor.
Soon I will be the possessor. I wonder. I wonder.
No!
Well, then why don't we talk? I'm in dreamland. And bring a nasty little gun in case I turn my back again.
Burn flesh like a 9 Glock. Your mind stopped from 9 of my divine shots. Shot. Then I slashed with a leather mask and chainsaw. That's why the brains roll. Then I slashed with a leather mask and chainsaw.
I turn the moon black as the back of your body bag. I stick and stab, beating broken glass in the blues black mask. Task fucking ass. Never throat, you will choke on the gizzard and the lizard brain. Dead and buried with the scary creepy crawlers. I'm the father phantom spitting atoms and ripping the atrocious anthems of agoraphobic actions. Hacking and packing apples and handguns. God damn it, we'll make a banana hammock, getting your rancid skin to begin. Peeling the flesh off of your back just like a mandarin. You're just another mannequin added to my collection. I'm just necromancing on the microphone with the soul of Aleister Crowley and the mind of Charles Manson. I'm the next biggest thing in fashion. You get cut into factions for ass bashing and gerbil racing up on a mattress. My brutal tactics sever through limbs just like elastics.
Tarantulas burn flesh like a 9 Glock. Your mind stopped from 9 of my divine shots. Shot. Then I slashed with a leather mask and chainsaw. That's why the brains roll. Then I slashed with a leather mask and chainsaw.
Intercepted with my chainsaw, you lost every ligament, lost lies everywhere, prison stains inside my stair, relaxing, hacking a spinal joint to get rid and back to the point, back to brutal bashing, last air gapping, my mind silently laughing, cause when terrain chopped his bums, had trying to spare some change, put it in my pocket, sling that shit to black market, bastard artist, I'm dug out my grave, time to get this beat started, what's up with this straight up death party?
Leave your brain fried like 10,000 pounds of acid, burn your body, melt it synthetic and call it plastic, you be wishing that the only thing would get your ass kicked. Now your ass is bugged with a fence pulled from Lake Placid. Rusty screwdriver shatters your skull into fragments. Rest in pieces, inner thesis, addicted to the madness. Chilling, groovy ghoulies in the boneyard, captain. And after I eat, I'll use your skin as my napkin.
falling into the eternal death sleep. Zombie crossbreed, eating brains and purify the torture living dead. Midnight snack, pack a packed hand, sludge dripping off my lip, burning, growing toenails with Nagata. Get this in my grave, still for rent. Vents off toxic wasteland, no problem, man. Glass made of sand, slap your hand. High pop, I'm always high, formaldehyde. Bring your wife, now I saved her high, she wants to run and hide.
It's automatic. When my blades are raised in place for 6 million ways to murder all of you gays. I amaze in days with a phrase after chopping beats. Beat you to a cannibalistic beast in the Everglades. People get slayed and chopped up into pieces every day. Enslaved and engraved on your tombstone. Here his body lays in a cage from he who practices the dark and ancient arts of the deadly ways. Cinikill is the greatest, stranded in demon pages. Chapters of deadly matches are chasing you through the mazes. Inferno is cooking kernels, putting ashes in hurdles. Horrorcore is my nature, resurrecting the burrows. Santa Maria Villa, holocaustic idea. Doing work for the devil in a fleet of Lakia. From Britain down to New Zealand, trigger happy with Steven. People are always asking, do you believe in demons or a torrent? Zombie boss will bludgeon you with the sauce. Or heavy Rachel Ray, I'll burn a slut on the cross like Beanhead, keep it mean. Oiling guillotines, tops of beating the prowler, making a bloody scene. Death legend regime in the building. Horrific alley, like Regis Philbin. We're the freak show. call me Stephen King. Writing horror novels in back of my limousine. Death legend, regime in the building. Or River Cali, like Regis Philbin. We're the creep show, call me Stephen King. Writing horror novels in back of my limousine. Death legend, regime in the building. Or River Cali, like Regis Philbin. We're the creep show, call me Stephen King. Writing horror novels in back of my limousine.
clip, 1 in the chamber, 9 in the clip. You don't know the clip, you just don't know. 1 in the chamber, 9 in the clip, 1 in the chamber, 9 in the clip. You don't know the clip, you just don't know. I keep 1 in the chamber, 9 in the clip. Settle down, son, you'll make my finger slip. If I slip, I never lose my grip. I keep the barrel on his lip. I let him smoke the 4/5. You just don't know. I'm fucked up from the cerebrum to the cerebellum. Man, I'm gonna tell him I'll leave him with cerebral palsy if I even leave him living. I'm giving you a piece of advice. This is vice. You better think twice, cause I'm not very nice. I never sport ice or jewelry. I'm tired of the tomfoolery. I'd rather make a fist connection like Chuck Woolery. But you made it come to this, cause it got me fucking pissed. Now I have to drop my fist. I'll let the 4/5 dismiss. And now you know I keep 1 in the chamber, 9 in the clip. Settle down, son, you'll make my finger slip. If I slip, I never lose my grip. I keep the barrel on the slip. I let them smoke the 4/5. You just don't know. I trip out, then flip out, and the 4/5 gets whipped out. The sucker's getting wiped out. No doubt, I'm gonna have to let a bullet shout. Searing hot lead in your mouth. Don't taste too good. You better knock on wood. If you happen to catch me stepping, I'm wrecking, and I recollect. I keep 1 in the chamber, 9 in the clip. Settle down, son, you'll make my finger slip. If I slip, I never lose my grip. I keep the barrel on the slip. I let him smoke the 4/5. 1 in the chamber, 9 in the clip. 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 1 in the chamber.
Where are you taking me? Please, no! 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 No!
There's just some places you don't show your face. Expose your face to acid rain. Hook your nose, pull your brain from your natural terrain. Fractures popping your collarbone, sticking my fist down your throat. Paint the walls red. Now I need a second coat. The first lamb's dead. Now I need a second goat. The murder she wrote was taken from my notes, twisted tales of hope. In Braille is told if you felt the cold, stiff bodies perished in smoke, you would search for the nearest parish and boat. Deep sea fishing with the child's fishing pole and some cement. The different strokes that'll cause friction with your folks. It's pitiful down here. To most it's gross to chill with bodies corpse, and after it corrodes, ditching your body on the side of the road. It's how we roll. You can run if you like. Choose a gun or a mic. Use your tongue or your mind before you run out of time. You can run if you like. Choose a gun or a mic. Use your tongue or your mind before you run out of time. You can run if you like. Choose a gun or a mic. Use your tongue or your mind before you run out of time. You can run if you like. Choose a gun or a mic. Use your tongue or your mind before you run out of time. When I hear your weakness, something takes over me. As I engulf my cobra drink, you could tell your time's up, homie. Listen closely, hear your heart rate pulse. That of a joke is killing the foes, and victim is chosen for speaking and boasting, breaking and posting, taking the toes and whackness is invoking. The muscles are woken, leaving them choking, hog-tied and roping. The contest is who's the last to be floating and who's the best swimmer. I think we got a winner. These pigs will eat your brains up for dinner. Chilling with angels, saints and the sinners. We meet in the center of the earth, where humans are disturbed, females scared to give birth. Cause it might grow up to be a curse. It gets worse when you fall in the abyss of the chamber. You can run if you like. Choose a gun or a mic. Use your tongue or your mind before you run out of time. You can run if you like. Choose a gun or a mic. Use your tongue or your mind before you run out of time. You can run if you like. Choose a gun or a mic. Use your tongue or your mind before you run out of time. You can run if you like. Choose a gun or a mic. Use your tongue or your mind before you run out of time.
Poe and Virginia interacted together, sitting at the piano, playing, laughing. Virginia would go outside of the cottage and pick flowers, skip rope. They would take walks together in the garden and talking and singing and come back in and fix dinner together, always together.
Cuando estás fría y no sé por qué al verte pienso en necrofilia. Es triste pero cierto, tantos años conservando tu cadáver. What can I do? Ahora vas para tu descanso eterno y veo tu fantasma en mi espejo. Y es que no lo entiendo, tu enfermedad te estuvo consumiendo y no lo puedes ver. La tuberculosis se la llevó o fue a mi disparo lo que la enterró. Tal vez encuentres una life after death, pero my lady en esta night pay the price, never be the same. Enterrado in my grave, stuck in this game. Te veo contenta, el cuervo se paró en el dintel de mi puerta. Tú dices nevermore, pay the price, never be the same. Enterrado in my grave, stuck in this game. Te veo contenta, el cuervo se paró en el dintel de mi puerta. Y tú dices nevermore. Y así es como surge el sabor por la muerte, olor y el amor por la muerte, sentimientos de inseguridad solo para saciar mi soledad. Al final no podré ser feliz, ahogado en alcohol, papel y lápiz, escribiendo oscuros poemas a mi amada Virginia. Y no lo sabía, ella fue mi prima la que me llevó a la pedofilia y su inocencia me llevó a la alegría. Basta de melancolía, de cemetery gates se abren ante mí y la luz de la luna me guía por la penumbra. No siento culpa que cabe tu tumba y disculpa. The last goodbye, close your eyes. Te echaré tierra and see you on the other side. Pay the price and never be the same. Enterrado in my grave, stuck in this game. Te veo contenta, el cuervo se paró en el dintel de mi puerta. Tú dices nevermore, pay the price, never be the same. Enterrado in my grave, stuck in this game. Te veo contenta, el cuervo se paró en el dintel de mi puerta. Tú dices nevermore, pay the price, never be the same. Enterrado in my grave, stuck in this game. Te veo contenta, el cuervo se paró en el dintel de mi puerta. Tú dices nevermore, pay the price, never be the same. Enterrado in my grave, stuck in this game. Te veo contenta, el cuervo se paró en el dintel de mi puerta. Tú dices nevermore.
As she was singing, there's a slight cough, and then there was a drop of blood that appeared on her lips. A writer who is trying to forget, desperate to repress or deny or somehow let go of the terrible weight of this loss, and yet he asks that question at the end, when will I see my beloved Lenore? Quoth the raven, nevermore.
Please get poppers. Yeah. Why am I dreaming like a demon? About girls screaming, bodies are gleaming. Uncle Fester is a Lester. Why is Lester Uncle Fester? Girls are grieving, I am leaving. Blood is streaming, blades are swinging. Why does Uncle Lester's body fester?
mucus out his festered. Boy, old Lester, Uncle Fester is Lester. Uncle Fester is Lester. His eyes are gleaming down your cleavage. Breath is steaming like a demon's. Uncle Lester Fester is a molester. Watch out, ladies, he will pester like a Lester. Uncle Fester is a molester. Oh no! You got those eyes, drawing lies, attracting flies. I despise killing guys, no matter what size. Everybody dies, nobody cries. Lion eyes, you know me. I'll make you bleed. Demon feed, a selfish greed. No mind to greed, I plant that seed. Easy as pies, you got those eyes. Lion eyes, lion eyes, lion eyes, lion eyes, lion eyes, lion eyes. No disguise.
Cinikill, just feel the real or else will leave you resting in the motherfucking killing fields.
And that pain, madam, was only a sound. My blade in the dark will make you bleed in the park. I'm the midnight stalker hiding bodies in tarps. I'm never taking my mask off, a wrinkly Matlock, the habit-filled mascot, hacking your ass off. Cinikill's the fucking greatest since the days of Stone Ages. When I'm shocking on the mic, I'm spreading AIDS like Greg Louganis. Discretion is what you're wishing for my daily nutrition. I'm eating a Chinese granny in Jeffrey Dahmer's house kitchen. Mr. Myers retires in the higher some miners. Solar systems ignite when I throw balls of fire. Jamie Lee Curtis heard this. She guzzles her thermos. Michael motorcycles burning her epidermis. Babysitters get littered like the trash in the river. Mystic linguistic killer is nasty seeing a sinner. Fuck you slut, eat your dinner. Reconsider the critter, cause my inclining chef knife will have to remove your gizzards. Cinekill's out for vengeance. Call me John McClane, decomposing your attendants. My message is a pestilence, will mortify for severance. The song is dedicated to death, pain, and remembrance. Cinikill.
Gruesome lyrics that sing the praises of murder, suicide, and rape.
It is called Horrorcore rap, and the controversy over the music is only making it more mainstream.
Fox 8's Mark Zinni taking you behind the lyrics for a closer look at the message.
I spit game at bitches when they're wrapped around their man's arm. If they don't show me love, it's cause they got a bloody tampon. I whack off to images on rotten.com. So back off because my spit is arming false gods. I'm Satan in the flesh, wearing the halo with death. My Bible's a bomb, and I like to tape it to your chest. It's not suicide if a person chooses to die, to reunite themselves with God in an unusual time. A beautiful mind, but I got the ugliest heart. Finger painting with another person's blood on my palms. Adequate bars are written by mechanical arms. My community's run by pigs like an animal farm. Latest is the Satanist making bones crush like potato chips. Those bodies over open fires with unfolded paper clips, decapitating bodies with a set of ninja stars. And I'll use Barack Obama's head to make a shish kebab. Take skeletons apart and reassemble them in seconds. Meet women on the street, get them drunk and snatch their intestines. Leave them in a motel in a tub of ice. That familiar road smell is cutting cuts with a knife. Take skeletons apart and reassemble them in seconds. Meet women on the street, get them drunk and snatch their intestines. Leave them in a motel in a tub of ice. That familiar road smell is cutting cuts with a knife.
Dying slow, hiding hope in a murder kaleidoscope. When I'm tripping on blood acid and dividing all your throats. Pour salt on the wounds and listen to the agony. It had to be a motherfucking murder masterpiece. I rap for free cause I'm non-materialistic. Statistics from the critics say that I'm sadistic. Sever my own flesh and drip wax on the cuts. Feel violent tendencies when I'm at the back of a slut. She said she don't like edge play, leave her a red stain. Dripping from the buck knife in the hands of a head case. I was born depressed, negative, distressed. When I buy you a drink, I'm picturing blood on your dress. Double leg on the sleigh, anything that's in his way. Pregnant bitches are like, kill one, get one, limited time only today. Emotional breakdown, I'm in the fetal hating. Native Bible, twist your head backwards till you scream and evil Satan.
Take skeletons apart and reassemble them in seconds. Meet women on the street, get them drunk and snatch their intestines. Leave them in a motel in a tub of ice. That familiar road smell is cutting cuts with a knife. Take skeletons apart and reassemble them in seconds. Meet women on the street, get them drunk and snatch their intestines. Leave them in a motel in a tub of ice. That familiar road smell is cutting cuts with a knife.
Like a scary movie, horrorcore music is intense and gruesome, and almost all off-limits for television. Dating back to the early 90s, horrorcore takes gangster rap and death metal to new levels by glamorizing some of the worst acts of violence.
You won't sleep no more when I speak metaphors. It's a demon that eats at your dreams and your thoughts. Unable to breathe or compete to this dawn. So buckle up and enjoy your vast happy days. Cause this gun won't stop until your heart evaporates. Cause the only difference that is between me and you is I can grab a beat and leave you grieving in gloom. I'm the cold to your night and the chills in your spine. I'm spilling you dry and killing your minds. I can see the pain with what you feel in your eyes. I'm the mysterious shadow that is stealing your life. I'm at the end of the tunnel waiting on the other side. So fuck you, fuck what you think and fuck your mind. You're stuck in a dark place, any last words? Cause when I get up, I'll make sure the scars hurt. I'm in your dreams, and I'm in your mind. It's the evil sneaky motherfucker, and I'm ending your life. I'm in your dreams, and I'm in your mind. It's the evil sneaky motherfucker, and I'm ending your life. You want it your way, nah, cause it's cool fate. You're getting dragged screaming through the fucking hallway. I ain't breaking my balls for Pete's saying they're all that. Cause they're just a lost soul that await the full flat. Hat-tricks completes the tracks that defeat any whack faggot that think hats will be. I'm stabbing the beat with paranormal activities. Hacked in pieces, I won't see you back to speak. A tragic scene with me putting raps in your skin and sending you shivers down your back when I sin. So drown your sorrows and get a good rest. Cause your nightmares will be you looking at death. You're getting stressed and I'm sending you red, fearing that the spirit's at the end of your bed. So I've just gotta say goodnight and sweet dreams, and close your eyes bitch and have a deep sleep. I'm in your dreams, and I'm in your mind. It's the evil sneaky motherfucker, and I'm ending your life. I'm in your dreams, and I'm in your mind. It's the evil sneaky motherfucker, and I'm ending your life. I'm in your dreams, and I'm in your mind. It's
I bid you welcome. I am Mr. M-O-R-T-I-S. I bid you welcome. Mr. Mortis, the mortician. In the house tonight, in the house tonight. Mr. Mortis, the mortician. In the house tonight, in the house tonight. A child of the night, just label me a vampire. Killer on the loose, who will shock you like a live wire. 2,000 years old, I never expire. My blood is running through your veins, burning like a fire. I'm jumping and flying from the buildings in the city. It just turned nightfall, the crew in near dark is with me. Dodging the sun on the run. Trust me, please partake, you will have a lot of fun. Living in the nighttime, burning in the daylight. You check me at my coffin bed and stab me with no stage fright. Attack you with a praise bite, a hungry appetite. My diet's only blood, welcome to Fright Night. Keep me posted up in the cellar where I dwell. I am very well protected by the hounds of hell. They watch over me every morning that I sleep. 9 o'clock it strikes, it's dark and then I creep. A child of the night that is lurking in the darkness, drinking all your blood from holes up in your carcass. You don't wanna start this, I hope you're not leaving. You fell a victim to attack and now you're not grieving. You ain't going nowhere, got your presence I'm surrounding. Ripping through your chest, bite your heart is still pounding. I did a dirty deed, made my teeth become ruthless. You must have faith to use that crucifix. I slid you to the ground, draining all the pounds, drinking all the blood just to mummify the sound. What you think you stand for, some kind of fucking hunter? Fuck you Peter Vincent, I will skull fuck your mother and send you to the next level, working with the devil. Blessed be the curse, let's start a timely revel and celebrate the feast no matter what the cost. The children of the night, the kids that were all lost, just walking through the realm, salvation's the key. No doubt you live forever, but you must learn to feed. Fuck the holy water, garlic me as in the wooden stakes. I said you must believe, or the shit just kinda aches. A child of the night that is lurking in the darkness, drinking all your blood from holes up in your carcass. You don't wanna start this, I hope you're not leaving. You fell a victim to attack and now you're not breathing. I'm chopping down your body and I'm coming at you vicious. Fuck the stitches, I swim you with the fishes. Leave you in the underpass, fucking face down. Dump your fucking corpse when the trouble comes around. Cause I don't need no trouble coming after me. I've been the undead since before the BC, and I plan to stay this way. I will fight for my existence in a trance from my eyes, no time for resistance. Grab my hand, your blood will upgrade. I'll turn you all the way, not like that pussy played. Why fight what you got, just murder the whole lot. And do the wicked dance, your body will kinda rot. Just turn into a bat, or maybe the form of smoke. Devouring any victim, couldn't find them in my cloak. No hope, spray of strokes, us stories are really real. Only know I'm here, I will make you on my meal. A child of the night that is lurking in the darkness, drinking all your blood from holes up in your carcass. You don't wanna start this, I hope you're not leaving. You fell a victim to attack and now you're not breathing. Like that, I'ma shred them into little bits. No faith as the cross in their hand rips. Right out, now you lost your protection. Bear fucking witness to a child's resurrection. Mr. Mortis, the mortician. In the house tonight, in the house tonight.
Don't go up there. That's the belfry. It's full of bats.
You're mine now. Tonight our congregation shall witness a new miracle.
Shot my head with torpedoes, so when I'm battling people, I make their bones crack quicker than a bag of Doritos. A ravenous evil that's satisfied when taking the cops. Life is strangling beautiful women on the evening of prom. I get in bar fights whenever I'm trying to kill time. Beating represents us with diamond lyrics and steel mics. Steel fine after taking a bullet straight to the heart. Gothic topics are dropping and leaving angels in harm. The luckiest charms, a cereal is tasting human blood. Create carbon dioxide, inhaling fumes from a blunt. Being bold is the reason that veterans get slain. Shrooms and chase the white rabbit like Jefferson's airplane. Musical god, write so much I'm bruising my palms. As a toddler, my daycare was a juvenile hall. Cracked the skull plate open when I buried my father. I'm a mix of Ted Bundy, Houdini, and Harry Potter. Ominously angered, so I gotta kill a raver to boost my self-esteem and get some positive behavior. Anyone to battle me has been hurt or murdered. Then I use their bodies to make many sirloin burgers, tossing American soldiers in the holes in Pakistan. Then I joust the rapper's diaphragm with my mic stand. Americans fantasize re-electing George Bush, while I fantasize beating him to death with a phone book.
The final feast of your life is bloodier than your wife's time of the month. After she signs away her kid's life to the church, your Candyman is walking with a curse. If you say Cinikill 3 times, it's the worst. Evil Dead, he's bludgeoning your beats into my head. Neonated life is inside Morales and Sean Penn. Nightbreed, breathe. Cause all the children before Hallow's Eve, he bounces up and down on their chests like trampolines. Masters of horror, giving death to all the explorers. Corridors and entrances, or the portals to morgues like William Castle. Making ledger about your pink asshole. Performance seances and burials and adamant chapels. Remember Edgar Allan Poe used to spit the creep show, making the demon souls rise with starting fires below. Mondo Macabro, shouts out to fucking Diablo for providing us with violence and bitches with mono. Disease and breathing heathens are beating you without reason. I'm taking your firstborn, cause it's urban legend season. Feel my hookah morbid. Now your brain cells are too distorted. You disembody the swami while protecting an organ. Freemasons nations are resurrecting like Jasons. Are walking into your houses with faces that look persuasive. Revere their language or forever live with the anguish, like waking out of a nightmare to deal with the vanquished Genghis.
You're mine now. Tonight our congregation shall witness a new miracle.